DC talk like that hasn't been done to death. Anyway, here's the podcast episode.
Fear is a tool. But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning.
You ever notice how every few years the internet holds another funeral for DC? It's almost a tradition at this point. One bad headline, one delayed movie, one rumor, and suddenly everyone becomes a Hollywood producer. The DCU is dead? Funny, because I hear a heartbeat. Maybe it's weak, maybe it's buried under 15 years of reboots, canceled universes, and fans arguing over what counts as canon. But it's there. The real question isn't whether DCU is dead, it's whether anyone knows what they actually want it to be. Can Matt Reeves save Batman by simply ignoring the noise? Could the Batman Part 2 secretly become a prequel to Brave and the Bold? What if Zack Snyder's universe never really ended? What if Barry Allen didn't erase it? What if the Flash movie split reality into two timelines? One where James Gunn's DCU survives, and another where the DCEU continues, trapped in its own pocket dimension, still out there somewhere in the multiverse. Crazy? Maybe. But then again, comic books have done crazier things before. Or maybe we're all asking the wrong questions. Maybe DC doesn't need another billion-dollar crossover event. Maybe it needs more films like Clayface. Smaller, cheaper, riskier, horror, crime, thrillers. Movies that don't feel like they're made by a committee. Because somewhere along the way, superheroes stopped feeling special. They started feeling scheduled. Tonight, we're diving into all of it. The future of DCU, Matt Reeves, the Batman Part 2, the Snyderverse, and why horror might secretly be James Gunn's secret weapon. I'm CJ, and this is the CjH Entertainment Podcast. Greetings, strange human, and welcome back to the CjH Entertainment Plus channel, your one-stop destination for epic ideas, hot takes, and a whole lot of out-of-world fun. Here's the guest of honor. Introduce yourself.
Max from Movie Madness and Entertainment, and Callie, who just sat behind me and farted. Unbelievable, dog.
Excellent.
Unbelievable timing.
Perfect timing.
This better be a good topic. What's the topic?
Yes.
I don't know why I'm here.
So,
is this about aliens?
No, the first topic is going to be Batman. Is the Batman a prequel to Brave and the Bold?
Yes, absolutely. You're right. Topic. No, I don't think so.
I don't think
Listen, you and
will
Bruce.
Have a time jump.
You and Bruce said, "Oh wow, this Matt Reeves could be a prequel." Why does it have to be Perp? Little movie Perp said, "Why does everything have to link together?" Like, it's possible. Do I think they're doing that? No, I don't think this is a prequel to Batman: The Brave and the Bold Batman. I think the Creature Commandos reveal the Batman, and I the way James Gunn talks, I think he wants a fresh canvas. He doesn't want to move something over.
I mean, that is possible.
Listen, people don't like Snyderverse fans, and I know Matt Reeves fans kind of get along with Gunn fans, but based on the history of James Gunn, he likes a fresh canvas. So I know I still like James Gunn, but I'm still going to deliver facts on your channel too, CjH. He likes a fresh canvas unless he painted it and the previous version of DC, then he'll move it on.
That's where I'm like, there's two ideas where the end of the Batman could be a time jump and we introduce the new James Gunn DCU Batman, or at the end of Superman, you could introduce the new Batman.
Okay, so if that happened, I would roll with it. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I will take a pie to the face if that happens. This is what people been wanting me to do this more often. If Matt Reeves, after the Batman 2, says, there's like a time jump and then he ends up being the Batman Brave and the Bold, and it is a prequel, I will take a pie to the face. That's how short. Apparently, I'm going to be taking a lot of pies in the face if karma wants me to get it, because I'm going to be in pies everywhere. But I just don't think it's. I would be up for it. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll roll with that. It's not that I don't want to see it. I don't think so.
So, how do you see James Gunn working in the Batman mythos into his DCU?
I don't think he's going to explain it much. I think he's just going to exist. I think it's going to be the gray and blue version of Batman to differentiate it from the other Batman. They already did this. We have a track history of Warner Brothers doing this when there were two Batman at the same time in the theaters with the Flash movie and the first Batman were like a year and a half to 2 years apart. And it's easier for the audience if they look different. The gray and blue Batman is more associated with the not grounded Batman. The dark, brooding Batman, completely in black. The more fun, out of this world, fantasy Batman, blue and gray. Now, there's some comics where the blue and gray Batman's pretty brutal too, but if you're talking about other forms of like animation and movies so far, the track history has been, you know, you change it up for Batman when you want him to interact with more crazy stuff. So.
Do you think Mr. Freeze could be villain?
I have the blue Batman
too.
Absolutely. I really am hoping for that. We talked about this on my channel too. The villains that I want to see the most in the Batman 2 are probably Mr. Freeze, number one, and then Dave Bautista actually what's the character's name again?
Hugo
Strange. I think you could do a really grounded Hugo Strange. I actually think it's more likely that we get Hugo Strange than Mr. Freeze.
That is a good thought. I mean,
I really think Dave Bautista is already looking like it.
He appeared in Gotham and also Arkham City, he was a great villain as well, Hugo Strange, because he knows who Bruce Wayne is.
You know why Hugo? I just thought about this. This is for you. Damn, this is exclusive. Why did I think about this?
Exclusive. Why
did I think this about when I was doing my content? Now this is on your channel. Darn it. Okay, so Hugo Strange would even be more impactful for a story on a younger Bruce that's dealing with his demons after like the Batman 2 and like. Remember in the Batman when he was just like self-destructive, like I don't care if something happens to me, but then it got to a point where you can't do that because it might hurt someone else around you, and you have to be more careful what you're doing. He could even try to get a psychologist, or I don't know how every version of Hugo Strange deal. Like it feels like a younger Bruce would be cooler with a Hugo Strange storyline than an older Bruce. You know, especially once he finds out or how Hugo Strange finds out. So I really want to see it now. And Dave Bautista as Hugo Strange in Matt Reeves' universe. I think you're talking Heath Ledger, Joaquin Phoenix, and now Colin Farrell Penguin versions of a villain. I think if Dave Bautista is Hugo Strange in the Batman dealing with Pattinson and dealing with that storyline and the psychology of the Batman, of becoming the Batman, because early on in there's always a psychological aspect to the Batman story. But early on, when he's figuring out how to be Batman and how what he does impacts other people and how the roles he has to be as Batman, like he thought I could just be self-destructive. If I die, I die. He's like, I don't care in the first one, but you can't do that. So dealing with that, I'm thinking like Oscar worthy. Like you'll be talking about Dave Bautista, Oscar contention. I really do. So I actually want to see it more than Mr. Freeze now.
So for the people commenting in the replay,
I'm just kidding. I didn't have that many hard-siders.
So what do you think, Strange Humans? Could the Batman 2 secretly set up Brave and the Bold? Or could these two Batman stories stay separate? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell.
Smash that notification bell and the subscribe button. Leave us a comment. Who do you want to see in the Batman 2? Do you want it to connect to James Gunn's universe? And support CjH Entertainment.
Until next time, stay under the radar. I'm watching from the skies.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
Did you just make that up now?